Welcome to Kelly's Creative Dream Studios. And today, as I promised, I was going to talk to you about signature tie dangles. Now, I am going to step off of this in just a minute and talk about what you can do for signature tie dangles if you're not making a journal. So we'll come to that in a minute. So if you think that this doesn't apply to you, hang in there. I have most of the January journal done. I still need to do something with the cover. I have the tassel done. I've added a cluster of bells, a snowball, just some silvers. I've got a snowflake there, and then I've got a snowflake here. I'm going to be looking for a big white fluffy yarn to use to tie this with, and then I'm going to put a snowflake something or other on the cover to cover where this glue spot was at. So I still have some work to do on this, but I wanted to go to this point here. So I have done inside pockets with fabric, and then this is where I put the big envelope double pocket thing that we did very first part of January, and I tucked it in this front pocket. Then I have 3 signatures. Each signature has a tab here from the snowflake fabric, the wrapping paper. You've seen the signatures before when I put the papers together. I've added in our pull tab pockets. There are 2 of these in each signature. Remember, because we had to do a pair of pockets. So I have 2 in each signature. This was our triple belly band idea from Gail Agostinelli. I used my notepad and I did a waterfall. And I thought about putting something here, but I think I kind of like that white fossilized leaf. Then in each signature there is one of these, and it is a paper clip dangle with a snowflake and 3 beads on it. Can you see that? So I have one of those in each signature. I had 2 January calendars. I thought I had 3, but I made it work because I put January calendar pocket in the first signature and the third signature, and then I'll show you what I did with the center signature. But here's where we get to the signature ties. This was a center signature, and I used that the address label thingies that I got from the flea market haul last week, and I just clipped off the icons and the matching opposite end where they were still curved, and sandwiched my signature ties in between them, just like that. So I have a pair of these, a hat and mittens, in each signature. Here's one of my flatware bags from a restaurant. I cut it down to accommodate our snowman tag that we made as one of our challenges. I really loved how this paper turned out. I doubt I'll ever be able to duplicate it. We'll have to see. And then there's that other pocket in the second half of the signature. Here was our large pull tab pocket, and I used my colored index card there. A piece of that other note paper here as a top tuck, and then I added one of those blue poinsettias from the thrift store haul. I've also done a hand gather of some of the fabric and done one of these ruffles in each signature. And that one got put in the first signature. I wonder if I'm not going to be able to fix that. First signature has 2 waterfalls in it. Oops. You'll have that. I've been fighting my tremors today and trying to get this done. There's our other pull tab. And when I stapled the fabric tab up here, then I put a snowflake from the snowflake sticker sheet on the back, and I glued that over top of the rough ends of the staple. Another one of our dangles. Yeah, and over here's where that signature was supposed to have gone. And then we've got this one here. To get this, I laid one of my fabric doilies on the paper, and I really saturated it with my ink water. And I mean, I saturated it and left it sit out in the sun. Our triple pockets. And then in our third, center signature. Let's go to the center of the center signature. For the center of the center signature, since I didn't have any more of the small calendars, I did a small calendar on the first and the third, and this is a sheet from a 2023 calendar that I have just sewed in here. I cut it out from off the pad, and I have the pad right here because I'm going to be doing the same thing with February. I cut this all off here, folded it up to fit, and then so I'll have one of those in the center of each of our challenge journals this month, or this year. And then I did the same signature ties in each of them. Now you can do signature ties with just simple punch outs. You can do sandwich the string in stickers, however you would like to do that. And then I have a back pocket back here with absolutely nothing in it yet. Since this is not going to go in the shop right away, I've got time to play with it and add some things and fix some things. But when you have those signature ties, think about maybe if you're going to send a greeting card to somebody, turn it into a small notebook. Sew your signature together into the inside of a greeting card. Let's see if I have one here. I could take this, make a small booklet of papers, stitch them in here, and then I could do dangles. Say maybe with this one some punched out hearts on the inside, and I could go this way with it just as well. Do a notepad in here of a signature of just plain white notepaper to put in here, and then they'd have a little notebook as well. So that's another way you can incorporate dangles. Not doing a card, but maybe you just want to do a tag. Do a tag, but then on your top strings, add some dangle pieces to them. So you could tie little bells on there. You could glue some of ephemera pieces on there, add some stickers. I could have taken these and added some of the snowflake punches on here, maybe a little larger ones on the ends. You can do the signature dangles, ties, any way that you would like. Now, because I still have this going into place, I'm trying to train it, so I've got a big clip on it. So that's our signature ties dangles. Now, I did say in the video yesterday that this was week 1, but if you'll notice in the subject line, I made the correction, and that this is week 2. I'm still going to try and work on the studio this weekend, so there will not be another video. I'm going to try and do a card video on Monday for Make It Mail It Monday. And we still have something to do for Tiffany Solorio. Maybe I can pull something up on Saturday. We'll see how my weekend goes. And do something fun from Tiffany, because I still want to spotlight her, but majority of her stuff is mixed media, and some of the stuff that we do on here isn't mixed media. So I'm happy to go through her videos and pick and choose and see what we're going to do. So that's it for me in the studio today. I hope you'll come back and join me, and remember to like, to share, subscribe. Please leave a comment down below. What did you like about the January journal and the items that I showed so far? And what ideas maybe do you have for signature tangle dies if you're not tie dangles, if you're not doing a junk journal? Thanks for joining me. Creative blessings.